Welcome back. This is our third video on CLO PLO Excel sheet. In the previous videos, we have seen the introduction to all the sheets in the file. We have seen all courses, sheet and PLO sheet. Now we will be looking into course design. I have already showed you how to fill in the course details and course learning outcomes, which is here, which we already did previously, and how to fill the tools, that is the quiz, midterm, assignment, final. So in video 2 we stopped here. So now I will continue by showing you how to fill in the students' details, means the student's name and their ID. Now, when we fill in the student's name and ID, the count of students should appear automatically. Here is where you get the count of your students. Okay, so now let us see how we will get this correct count. And in our status, we need to see if a student is withdrawn or deprived. We need to update the status here. Now, for filling in students' data, we have to pick student's name and their ID from our educate user. So, let's log in to my user. Now I will log in to my user. I'll take it in English. Now, go to students list. When you click students list, you get the list of courses here, means your group numbers are here. As I am doing this Excel sheet for my short story 3810 group, I will click here on this. Now, I got the names and the IDs of my students. On the right corner, can you see here Excel export? Now we need to click this tab so that the students' details are copied to the Excel sheet. They are exported to a new Excel sheet. This will make it easy for us to copy our names, because from Educate directly if we copy, it will also copy the formatting. So now let me click here, open the list. See, this is what, when I am, can you see here enable edit? Click this. Otherwise we will not be able to do any changes or copy the file. Yes, now this is how it looks. Once the file or the names or students' details, once they are exported, it looks like this. Just click here to give space. Okay, now I have students' names and students' IDs. Now when I copy students' names, I'll just copy, highlight, drag them down. Okay, copy. I'll go to the Excel sheet here and I will paste values. It's giving me error, so because the cells are merged, so what I can do, I can just copy with formula. Why we are copying with formula, please note, because the student's name will come here and students' names, as they are in text, they are not affecting our sheet. That is why we copied them in formula. But when we copy IDs, we need to be very careful, because the ID will count the number of students. The name will not count. So it's okay. We have copied it with the formula. But when we copy IDs, we need to be very careful, because what we enter in the ID column is what the student count is calculated. Clear? So here we have done it by just paste with formula. But now when I copy the IDs, to remove this just put escape. Now please watch carefully what you have to select all the IDs, copy them, paste them anywhere at us in on the side, in any cell. Okay, paste values. You have pasted. Now see here the sheet has two cells, right? If you see this column, it is single here, but if you see here, it is showing two cells together, they are merged. So in order to copy our student's ID, we need to merge cells first. So let us go back. Here it is in one cell, so we will highlight the second one and drag it down till the end. When we drag, please go up to here. I want to show you this. See, now we have selected this, right? We have selected them. Then come here to merge center. Here merge across, select this option. Don't say merge, no, merge across. When you click merge across, you see it has merged all the cells. Now after you have merged, come to the left corner. Can you see this? Just click there, say convert to number. Why do we do this? Because if we don't convert it to number, our CLO PLO Excel sheet will not calculate the total count, because whenever we copy anything, it takes us as a text. For names, it's okay, we don't bother, because names are just copied, there is no calculation to them. But the calculation of student count totally depends on the student's number. That is why we are first merging the cell across and then we are converting it to number. See, now it has been converted. So what I will do, let the process finish and then let it now it's converted to number. When it's converted to number, what I do, I just select them, copy, come to your Excel sheet, here paste values. Okay, select paste values. See, once I have pasted values, can you see the total number of students is 40? Can you see this? Here 40. It is auto, means once I paste the student's ID, the count of students will come here automatically. But when you are copying it, you need to be careful. We need to merge them across, then convert them to number. After we convert them to number, then we have to bring and copy paste here so that it calculates. Done? Now we have student's name, student's ID, and the count of students is now available. What is the next step? Next step is we need, see what I am doing now, the status of student, this you will do it at the end of your term. Once the system is logged, we know exactly which student is withdrawn and which student is deprived. So what we have to do is here, if for example my student roll number 2, serial number 2, she is withdrawn. So what I will do, I will come here and write Y. Once I write Y, automatically, did you see her status is withdrawn? Now, how should I update if a student is barred, or I mean a student is deprived? Excuse me, it's deprived. So let me take, for example, my student number 4. Okay, serial number 4. Maybe she is deprived. She didn't attend my lectures properly. She was absent all the time. What I will do, how can I get denied here? Come to week 1. Can you see here? These are weekly attendance which reflect, these are every week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. Okay, so what I will do right now, because we are already updating our attendance on Edugate, what I can do, I can just come here to student number 4, and in week 1 we have 3 lectures, right? So I will say that my student attended only 1 lecture. Out of 3, if she attends 1, that means she is deprived. So when I click anywhere else, can you see? Denied. So this is how you can mark your student as denied. You should come to week 1 and you can write. Week 1 means the 3 lectures you have. If it is a 2-hour course, it will be 2 hours. If it is a 3-hour course, it will be 3 hours. If student don't attend, okay, then she will be deprived. So for example, we are taking on random basis here. I said in week 1 she came only 1 day. So here it is automatically coming denied. Now we have got the student's name, the student's ID, we have got the student's status, and we have got the student's count. So this is the basic step. Now the student's details, that is the name, ID, status, once you put it in your course design sheet, it will automatically reflect in all the remaining sheets. So you have to be very careful when you put this data, and please always check if the count of students is correct, the allowed, denied and withdrawn, because now I have only said that 1 student is withdrawn and 1 is denied, but you can do this according to your students. But please, denied and withdrawn, you will do it at the end of the semester when you get the final status on the Edugate. So this course design sheet is now complete. What did we do? We have our course details. Here are our course details. Then we have mapped our course learning outcomes with our program learning outcomes. We have already done all this. Then we move down and we have put our assessment tools here. See, we have put it out of 100. The assessment tools are ready, and then the count of students is good, the name, IDs, status, everything is clear. So this is our basic sheet. Once we fill this sheet accurately, then moving to other tools and sheets becomes very easy, because what we do here is like a layout which supports the rest of the sheets. So course design is done. Now we will go to tool 1. So let us check what is my tool 1 here. Tool 1 is quiz, tool 2 is midterm, tool 3 is assignment. So now we'll do one by one and see how we can. Now come to tool 1. When I come to tool 1, what I'll do is, the first thing is I have to map this is tool 1 is quiz. So I have to map my quiz questions with the CLO. So we have decided in our course that we will have 2 questions for 5 marks each. This is our quiz. and because it is the first quiz which we are going to conduct in week 5, it will be based on CLO 1, that is knowledge. So both my questions will be based on CLO 1, knowledge. So I will put 1 under this. Here 1, as I told you before, is the standard assessment. If you divide your question between two CLOs, then you should put 0.5, 0.5. But the best practice is to put a single question under a single CLO. So it will be very clear, the calculation of CLO and PLO will be very clear. And even for us, because when we distribute one question into many CLOs, the calculation will be a bit difficult for us. So now, can you see here, I have got 10 marks. My full weightage of 10 is for what? CLO 1. So now when I come down, I have my students name, ID, status, auto. This is auto. It is already present here because I have entered it in course design. Because I have put it in course design, I can see them automatically here. Now my next step is to come and type my students' marks from the quiz question paper. What I will do? I will take Sahar Muhammad's paper. I will see how much she scored in question 1 out of 5. She scored here 3. So I have to type it. I'll write 3. And here, she in question 2 out of 5, she got only 1. So I will write 1. So like this, you have to type and enter your student's mark, keeping your question paper. So now let me remove this. This is just a sample what I was doing. Now, if a student didn't attend your quiz, don't enter any marks, because when you don't enter any marks, it will reflect here. Come right, move right. Can you see absent? This is how. If you enter marks, it will show you the marks and the student's status is okay. But if you want to show that the student was absent in your quiz, don't enter any marks. It will reflect auto. Automatically absent will come here. So what I did, I have typed all my students' grades with. Now, once I have inserted the grades, can you see here? It's reflecting the total, the status, whether pass or fail. Please, this pass or fail, it is only for this quiz, and it is also showing me CLO grade for each student. Can you see this? For each student it will show me, because I have tested only CLO 1. These are the grades for CLO 1. Now when we scroll down, let's scroll down. Now here, when I come here, this is my assessment summary for quiz. Because my tool 1 is quiz, this is my assessment summary for quiz. Can you see? My score is 10. Passing score is 6 marks. How many students attended my quiz? Can you see this? This is when you scroll down, See, 33 students have exceeded the criteria. 38 of them were present, so 2 were absent. And this is my percentage, 87%. So that means it is a good. I have attained a good percentage in my CLO 1. So this is how in every tool sheet, when you scroll down, you can see the assessment summary for that tool. Okay, please note that you will see the assessment summary for that tool. Means if it is a quiz, you will see for quiz. If it is an assignment, for assignment, midterm, final. The semester sheet will show you